Hi everybody, welcome to the Razzle Twins, and today we are going to be reacting to a video called I've Been Talented Since I Was a Baby. I don't know. How are you supposed to be talented since you were a baby?
Okay, let's just find out by watching the video.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Hi, I'm Clover, and boy have I got a crazy story to share with you. But before I spill the beans, please like and subscribe. Growing up, my mom and I were constantly butting heads. She was a marine biologist and dreamt of making me some kind of scientist too. Unfortunately for her, I loved fashion, and the only person who got me was Mom's sister, Aunt Lydia.
I like that name, Aunt Lydia. I hope she's a nice person and not like that mean lady. I just came straight out of Ohio.
Okay, we're good.
Aunt Lydia ran a small boutique in the city, and even though she didn't make much money, she was the happiest person I knew. She always encouraged me to pursue my interest in fashion and even taught me to sew. Every day, I would skip school and run to my aunt's boutique to watch her work. And while I loved it, it didn't reflect well on my report card.
So you're just skipping school so you could go to fashion? If I had to go to school so I can do fashion, I would go to school, leave school, go to the fashion boutique, and yeah, that's all.
You got a D in science again? You go to the best school, you have the best tutors, and you still disappoint me. When I was your age, I didn't even have a school in my area. I had to walk 10 kilometers, cross a desert, swim through a canal, and walk over 3 bridges to reach the nearest school. It was tough, but I was determined to make a life for myself. That's an exaggeration. You don't get in the middle of this. You're ruining my daughter's life, just like you ruined yours.
She never ruined your life.
She's just trying to be nice while you're discriminating that kid.
Racism.
Discrimination. Wait, that's Dame Smith. Sorry. Okay. I can't reach the pause button.
Jealous I'm happier than you'll ever be. If by happy you mean as poor as a street rat, then congratulations, you take the cake. Mom and Aunt Lydia fought a lot that night, and the next day, Aunt Lydia told me she was moving to another town. Are you leaving because of Mom? No, sweetie. I'm leaving because I want to explore new opportunities. Then take me with you. I hate going to school anyway. You will finish your school and then follow your dreams. Now, I have something to keep you company while I'm gone. Aunt Lydia handed me the keys to her boutique, and the cutest Pomeranian puppy I'd ever seen in my life, Bonnie, and she became my best friend. Of course, I missed my aunt, but with Bonnie by my side, I felt less lonely. She followed me everywhere, and to my mom's horror, even slept in my bed. Even my friends adored Bonnie, and they gave me the idea to start a vlog based on her.
I got your YouTube channel set it up like us.
Did a bunch of videos with Bonnie, but what really picked up was when I started posting videos of us dressed in coordinated outfits that I designed. By the time I was 17, my vlog with Bonnie got really popular, and people even started reaching out for custom orders. I had my aunt's old sewing machine, so I started taking orders online and finally had my own bit.
What was she doing in that closet? Why was she kind of moving her hips like that?
Hey, yo. Okay.
That's so much ching right there. Give me some.
Yes, life was good, but Mom still thought I was wasting my time. Not that I cared. I was busy making my dreams come true. Then one evening, I was out walking with Bonnie when I noticed a cute ribbon shop. I was checking it out when suddenly Bonnie started growling. I turned around and saw this girl staring in her face. I knew it was you. You're the girl who dresses up like her dog on her vlog. Excuse me? Oh, don't get me wrong. I meant that as a compliment. I'm a big fan.
Your life is.
How long have you been a YouTuber for? Like 10 years? No. 10 years?
Yeah.
Name was Daisy, and she told me she was new to the neighborhood. We talked for a while before I noticed that it was late, so I left. The next morning, I had one of my big arguments with Mom, so I was in a really sour mood. And as soon as I walked into my class, I saw Daisy sitting at the back. She saw me too and slid into the seat next to mine. And we meet again. It's like we're destined.
John's music is the purest form of art I've ever experienced from any human being.
To be friends.
I hate
Anyway, we couldn't talk properly yesterday. You see, I had this really bad toothache. I was a kid when I slipped on a mop and broke my front tooth, and it just never got better. You want to see? That's, interesting. But I really need to focus on this class, Daisy. But why do you need to study? You're so famous and talented. Studies are for losers. You know what? We should totally hang out after school, and I'll show you this cool place. This rock is shaped like a weird tarantula. It's, oh my god, just stop talking. You're giving me a migraine. What part of I need to focus do you not understand? I'd been a bit louder than I thought, and the whole class fell silent. Well,
The part I don't understand about I need to focus is nothing.
the part that I can't understand is I can't focus is the part that you're autistic. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Daisy looked really hurt. I wanted to apologize immediately, but before I could, the teacher asked me to leave for disrupting the lesson. Later that day, I saw Daisy sitting in the cafeteria alone and walked up to her. Can we talk? No, I need to focus on this spoon so I can bend it with my mind. I'm sorry. I had a really bad argument with my mom and took it out on you. It's just that my mom doesn't get me. She just wants me to do whatever she's saying without thinking about what I want. I get it. Parents can be so weird sometimes. My dad's a lawyer and wants me to be just like him, but I want to be a stand-up comic. Do you want to hear a joke? Why does an ant never get sick? Because it has antibodies. Oh, one more? Why does the ant never smell bad? Because it wears deodorant. Get it? Get it? It's hilarious, right? I couldn't help laughing. And after that, we ended up spending the whole day together. Daisy was nuts, but she really appreciated my work and had all these amazing ideas for my business. I won't lie, it felt good to be taken seriously. Soon, Daisy started helping me with my videos.
Nice drawings. I like that. I just love that.
And she hung out at my house all the time. I enjoyed her company, but
Border czar Kamala Harris swore an oath before God.
I, Kamala J.B. Harris, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend.
for some reason, Bonnie just couldn't warm up to her. Once, we were shooting in my living room one day when suddenly Bonnie charged at Daisy and grabbed her pants. Daisy lost her mind and jumped in panic. They went round and round in circles before Daisy tripped and fell into this huge shelf full of Mom's medals and trophies, and everything came crashing down. Mom heard the noise and came running. Oh my God, what have you done? I worked 850 hours every week to earn these. Oh wow, you did all that and they only gave you this junk? That's sad. Who is this stupid girl and why is she in my house? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Daisy, Clover's best friend, and you must be her grandma, right? Listen, Grandma, I know you're very hurt that we broke these ugly old trophies, but in my defense, I was being chased by this cute but very ferocious dog, and I just happened to bump into this shelf. Daisy, she's my mom. Oh, so you're the dragon lady? She doesn't mean that, Mom. We're really sorry for breaking your stuff, but it was a genuine mistake. I'm getting tired of your genuine mistakes, Clover. Now clear this mess up, and I never want to see this girl in my house again. Am I clear? After that day, Daisy was banned from my house, which made me so mad. It's not like that was gonna stop me from hanging out with her. Soon, it was time to fill out my college applications. I wanted to apply for a design school, but Mom was on my tail to apply for a science program, and we were arguing every day. So one night, when Daisy invited me to hang out with her at this new amusement park, I decided to go because I could really use some fun. But 10 minutes into it, I got a frantic call from Mom saying that someone had broken into our home. I immediately took a cab back home and found Mom standing on the porch with Bonnie. Are you okay? We're fine. Thanks to Bonnie. I was getting dinner ready when she started barking. And then I saw this guy jumping off the backyard fence, so I called the police. I kept screaming for you, but you weren't in your room. Where were you? I was hanging out with Daisy, but that's not important. Really. Just like it's not important to tell your mom that you applied for a design school. I got your acceptance letter in the mail today. I got accepted? Why didn't you tell me? Because you're not going. You will go to a science college like I did. Now, I've already spoken to the dean of Harvard, and he's ready to slide a few grades if you do well in your first year in college. But I want to go to design school. I'm good at this. Even Daisy. Do you think I care what Daisy says? Also, you should stay away from her. A lady in the neighborhood.
That was savage.
You should stay away from her? Fine, now stay away from me. Hey, I'm already away from her.
but was telling me she'd heard Daisy's dad is known to be involved in some shady business deals. She's a bad influence on you. Of course you don't approve of Daisy. How could you approve of anyone who makes me happy? First Aunt Lydia, now Daisy? That's not fair, Clover. Yes, it is. Just like it's fair enough.
Child abuse? Now being a Karen? You're a parasite.
Choose my own career path. I want to study design, so that's what I'll do. Saying that, I grabbed Bonnie's leash and walked outside. I kept walking till I cooled down, and when I stopped, I realized I was in some unknown street. I was trying to figure out my way back when suddenly this car stopped out of nowhere, pushed me away, grabbed Bonnie, and left. I ran after the car, screaming for help, when I turned a corner and banged right into something, and I fell and passed out. When I woke up, I was in my room with Mom and Daisy staring in my face. What happened? What is Daisy doing here? She's the one who found you passed out in front of your school. What were you doing there? My school? But I remember being out on a walk with Bonnie, and then we got lost. Oh my god, Bonnie! Someone kidnapped her! I have to find her!
No, have to rest. You're in shock. And as for Bonnie, I'll talk to my dad. I told you he's a lawyer, right? He has friends in the police department who can help.
Daisy spoke to her dad, and we filed an official complaint. But a whole week went by, and we got no leads. I even reached out to my older clients and posted on my vlog, but that didn't work either. I was running out of time and patience, so I decided to speak to Daisy if she could ask her dad to fast-track the case. But when I called her, she didn't answer her phone. So I went to her place when I saw a huge truck parked outside, and people were moving furniture from inside the house. I got closer, trying to figure out what was happening, when I heard a low growling. I looked around and figured that the noise was coming from one of the crates covered with a huge cloth. I lifted the cloth, and inside was Bonnie and a few other dogs that looked just like her. Bonnie saw me and started barking, and then someone sprayed something in my face. Suddenly, my head started spinning, and everything went black. When I woke up, I was in the basement, tied to a pole, with Daisy sitting in front of me. Oh my god.
She kidnapped
And
you.
what basement, huh? And whose basement? Okay, I'm just kidding. B. Okay.
What's happening, Daisy? Why am I here? Let me go.
You talk so much. You're giving me a migraine. Blah, blah, blah. That's what you told me in class that day, remember? I wanted to punch your face, but I couldn't because I needed you to get close to Bonnie.
But why? That's when Daisy told me how a couple of months back, her dad made a couple of bad investments and lost all their family money.
We lost our house, status, everything. Dad took this huge loan from a crazy mafia lady to start a new business, but that didn't work either. I guess he's just stupid. Anyway, now this mafia lady wants her money back, but obviously, we don't have any. So she gave us this crazy challenge to get her all these Pomeranian puppies. Apparently, these lay bags are worth a lot. Also, they're super rare.
But what does this mafia lady want these dogs for?
Make a code or something? Or she's just obsessed with puppies? How the heck am I supposed to know? We managed to get a few of them, but when I saw Bonnie on your vlog, I just knew I had to add her to the collection. So I came here, fooled you into being my friend, and waited for the right time to take Bonnie. I would have gotten to her way sooner, but this stupid dog almost bit my dad.
That's a fake friend right there.
Bro just got turned up to the upside and put
I hope
put
you
right down.
I hope you were only friends for like a few months, because if you were friends for like a year, then
Where my boy at? Dang, even Junior is scared. Dang.
To jump off the fence and he broke his knee. He's been limping ever since.
So it was your dad who broke into my house that night. How could I have been so blind to have trusted a snake like you?
No clue. Guess you're as stupid as my dad. Told you I'm funny.
That's not funny. I turned around and saw Mom standing in the doorway along with Bonnie and a few policemen. I always knew you were trouble. Daisy growled at my mom before the police handcuffed her and dragged her away. As Mom untied me, Bonnie jumped in my lap and started licking my face. How did you find me, Mom? After Bonnie's kidnapping, I got paranoid and installed this
Number one, Bonnie, wait, what? Whatever that girl's name, she just betrayed a Clover. Number two, Bonnie became the song called "I the Tiger." Number three, this girl's mom just called the ops when the lawyer's supposed to be calling the ops. Dang, I guess the ops betrayed the lawyer.
tracking app on your phone. What? Relax. I didn't see you in your room, so I thought you might be at Daisy's.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have taken your advice and never trusted her blindly.
The truth is, you trusted Daisy because she showed faith in you, which I never did, and I'm really sorry. I've decided I'm sending you to Lydia next month. Her business is growing, and she could use an extra hand.
Really? I love you, Mom. You're the best.
All of a sudden, the mom's so ignorant and evil, that which means extraordinary violence in life. Evil. Her mom's evil. Yeah, and number 3. I think 3. Yeah, and number 3. Now her mom wants to have a good habit.
Conflict.
For real, bro. Oh, in the movie. Well, not movie, but yeah.
Yeah, so moral of the story. Really make sure your friends are fake.
Wait,
Trust them.
Well, you gotta trust your friends. Number 2, wait, don't trust all friends. You can't trust anybody. Even her. Sometimes I can't trust her. I can't lie.
Sometimes you can't trust your parents.
Okay, now, except when they're
Depending on how aggressive they are. If you're like really late.
If they're like a Karen, then
Yeah, don't
number
trust
1, run away from the Karen. Number 2, get the ops on them.
So that's the end of today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification
Bell.
bell, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh yeah, just so you know, when you done all of those 3, make sure you click done. Peace.
You mean comment.
Yeah, and we out. Peace.